Welcome, Gemini, to your December 2019 Tarot Energy reading. Welcome to Gemini Moon Astrology and Media. And let's get into your reading. So, Gemini, immediately what I'm feeling for you for the month of December 2019, based off of my intuition, is that, there's definitely some needing to let go of the past. Sensing a little bit of self acceptance is needed in order to move forward. Um, I also feel like Gemini, immediately that, we're moving into a time, where this is the winter. We are in Sag season, which is your opposite, Sagittarius season, which is your opposite. And, the sun is moving through there. You know, uh, things are getting, I'm hearing things are getting heated. Things are getting heated. That's what I feel it to say. Things are getting heated. Things are getting heated for sure. Things are getting heated. Um, I feel like Gemini, you're really in a place where you're needing more passion in order to sustain. There's a need to gain more inspiration at this time in order for you to sustain through this time. Jupiter just went into Capricorn. It was opposite you for a whole year, retrograded and everything. So there was a lot to think about, nonetheless. I mean, to say the least, a lot to think about. And I feel as though that this time of Jupiter in Sagittarius really prepared you, prepared your writing, your communication. For many of you who are artists, I'm feeling the artist vibe right now for Gemini, and I'm also feeling a sense of maybe Gemini. There's been a sense of depression, maybe a sense of depression, a sense of it, a feeling of depression, or so coming into California, you're needing to really, really gather yourself, really, really, um, be inspired, be inspired to move forward and to, really accept some things, and you're just needing more passion. You need to light that fire, you know, um, more support as well. I feel that for Gemini, that more support, more solid footing, more understanding, more of that, more of that for Gemini for sure. For December, I feel like that's coming through. That's something that's going to be resolved. There is going to be some resolved trauma, something of the sort of that. Mercury is in Scorpio right now, and that's given you a lot of how do I say, sort of this outlook or this new framework. I feel like to reckon. I'm feeling to reconcile or reckon with, or to just come to terms with things. Coming to terms with things. So um, this could be about any number of things. This could be family. This could be, something to do with some unhealed trauma. It could be a lot, Gemini. Who knows? Really, who knows? Who knows at this point? Specifically for Gemini. So I feel the need to go ahead and just kind of take my amethyst. Bam. Peace, love, and light offerings. This is crown chakra healing. This is third eye. Potential awakening. This is psychic protection. This is really, really about developing higher consciousness and higher awareness. So healing in that area. Healing, healing. All right, Gemini. Let's get a card, an oracle card from the Psychic Heart Tarot. Psychic Tarot for the heart. And let's see what's coming up for the month of December. I saw the heart chakra flip open. Didn't fall out though. So I'll say that, Gemini. The heart chakra. Okay. And two cards fell out. So hope you guys can see this. I always have to move this light. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. And giving and receiving. Okay. I'm hearing Mary J. Blige's song, All I Really Want is to be happy and to find a love that's mine. That would be so sweet. All I really want is to be happy. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get the booklet, you guys. Okay, so Gemini, just breathe, giving and receiving. So, okay, immediately it opened to giving and receiving, so we'll read that first. This would be Six of Pentacles in the tarot. Keywords: balance, reward, share, ask. When this card appears, relationships take on a loving, balanced energy. You've worked hard to understand yourself and others, and now it's paying off. You're being rewarded with joy and fulfillment. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from what you've learned around matters of the heart? Take some time to share your insights. Be careful though. Don't try to solve people's problems. Just be a mentor. Also, look for other ways that you can be of assistance to those around you, but be sure to give only what you can and no more. In the spirit of balance, be open to receiving support and inspiration from other people. The universe is waiting to help you. You're blessed at this time and will receive additional favors if you ask for what you still need. Trust that you will receive it. So there's support coming in. There's support that can be given, Gemini. For you, I'm feeling like it's a need to gather with family in particular, to really kind of settle. I'm hearing it as settle your debts, really come to an agreement. It's very loving. It's very fair. It's very, very, I'm hearing open-ended. It really leaves room for growth. I think you're ending things well. I think you're coming to terms with things, Gemini. There's something to do with that. Coming to terms with things, and really stepping into your own, in a sense, stepping into your own character, I guess. Let's go ahead and read the Just Breathe. I believe that's that's Four of Swords. Yes, just breathe. Okay, just breathe. Keywords: step back, reconnect, rest, recharge. So much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones that it's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not just about connecting with other people. The most important connections you can have are with the divine and your higher self. This is a good time to take a break and from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit quietly and just be. In addition to caring for your spiritual self, look after your physical body, get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods and exercise, treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from any cares around matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you'll recharge your emotional batteries and have more energy to invest in your relationships. So, yeah, exactly. I think, Gemini, you're coming to a place where you're being needed. You're needed for something. There's a new charge. There's a new sense of dependability. There's a new, the sense of responsibility now. And, it's only going to happen once you kind of settle. I keep feeling it as settle your debts, settle your debts. I don't know why. It's settle your debts, settle your debts. The Six of Pentacles, for this is the Six of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. This could also mean, settling, giving, reaping from a service, it's even exchange, fair exchange, it's transaction, So there's something about that, and just kind of about leaning back and taking almost inventory, really, really taking stock of what you have and what you feel that you can offer in a more sincere way. So that resonates for any of you, for some of you. Now let's get into the tarot. See what's going on for the month of December. See what the tarot has to say about the matters of the heart for this month in December. Want to go ahead and give acknowledgement to the Father, the Mother, the Sun, the Moon, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the four elements: earth, fire, water, and wind. The four archangels of benevolence: Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel. And the four directions: north, south, east, and west. to help facilitate a clear and concise message for Gemini for the month of December. All right. Swords energy coming through. Okay. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Excuse me. King of Swords. King of Swords. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing that song now by P. Diddy. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. There's something here about taking care of business, Gemini. There's something here about not playing games. The swords energy is the detached mental energy. It's a positive polarity. I'm hearing it as attack and attack. You want there's certain approach. You have to take, Gemini. There's a certain approach, or there's a certain muse. There's a certain field, a certain aspiration right now, Gemini, that you have that's going to be building in the month of December. You're going to have a full moon actually this month. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. There's a full moon coming. And this is going to really, really cause you to, I'm hearing it as ask the right questions and be more observant. There's going to be a higher stimulation. There's going to be this higher stimulation. The opposite of Aquarius, because I'm feeling this as very, very, very Aquarian energy. King of Swords, very, very objectified, very, very determined, very, very informed, very, very solution based, very, very dependable. A mind that is developed. And I feel it as though, Gemini, this month you're going to be planning. I feel it as planning an attack. I'm hearing there's a brave. It's very original. There's this like master plan building in the month of December for you. So for many of you, this could have to do with like contracts, paperwork, or writing, communicating something. For many of you who are in a play, this could be for an artist, definitely artisticness, innovating. This is developing a script. This is something very, very creative, but very, very highly stimulated and focused for the month of December. So I think Jupiter moving into Capricorn really, after coming out of Sagittarius, you learned a lot. So you feel ready. You feel ready, Gemini. You feel ready for the month of December. You feel ready. You feel very, very inclined to go after what your desire is, or what you in the long run is going to be best for you, in a sense. Very, very strong awareness for the month of December. And let's go ahead and get some more cards. I'm almost feeling it as, Gemini, finding your footing, finding the reason why you wake up in the morning, and you finding the reason why, you're finding out the reasoning to why, you're finding your mission statement, you're really, really helping to define your own goals. You're taking responsibility in a way maybe that you haven't up to this point. And here we have the Nine of Wands. So we got fire energy here. Nine of Wands comes in. I'm feeling it as helping to assess your reality. Um, I think during the month of December, Gemini, you're gonna have to really, really. I'm hearing it as play your cards right. Um, really, really slow down, as the Just Breathe said. This is a time to really, really, you're taking the back seat on something and you're becoming more observant. You need to sit back and really, really, really rest from all the work that you've done. Um, there's gonna be this period of needing to rest. You're gonna be needing to really, really rest and focus your mind, refocus your mind. Um, there's gonna be a really, really deep lesson in focus this month. There's gonna be a lesson in focus and really, really redefining your path. And then after that, we have Nine of Pentacles. So we have two nines coming out. Okay. Gemini, Nine of Pentacles shows the feminine aspects. Um, there's something here about getting ready to make a power move, Gemini. There's a power move coming in. There's this need to replenish your energy. There's a need to refocus. And I'm feeling it as there's a need to redesign your life. There's a need to redesign your life. This month in December is going to show you really, really getting focused, getting in your bag, getting in the finances as well. Reassessing how you are making money, by, in a way, just becoming more grateful for what you have. Nine of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, independent, very, very resourceful. There's going to be a need to be resourceful this month. And the Nine of Wands shows anxiety. It shows that there's been a lot of work put in, and that you're really, really looking for progress. That you've made progress. I think that you need to acknowledge that you've made progress, Gemini. I think this is the month to really, really, really pat yourself on the back. Really give yourself the kudos, and then just allow the abundance to come in. I think that, if you don't exert your effort, if you don't overly exert your effort, Gemini, this month, you're going to find a healthy balance between work and play. You're going to find a healthy balance between all the aspects of your reality that you've been expecting miracles. You've been expecting things to sprout. You've been expecting things to happen. You've been putting in the work. You've been praying. You've been observing. You've been putting in the work and the time. And now I feel like this is the time to reap your rewards now, but it's time to rest and allow it to come through. The Star card. What was I saying about Aquarius energy? What was I saying about Aquarius energy? Aquarius energy. Blessings. I'm hearing reunion. I'm hearing refocus. I'm hearing values, goals. I'm hearing the word dignified. I'm hearing not made by man. Gemini, you've been looking for a blessing that is not made by man. You've been searching for your forever destiny, for your forever. What's going to last forever. There's this high, heavy value, this high, heavy stature, and this high, heavy, very collective energy where you really, really, really start to step into your own. You start to step into your own this month, Gemini. You are stepping into your own. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is coming out. Ending certain relationships. Ten of Swords comes in to says that there needs to be an ending, that you've learned your lesson, that you've taken all you can take from a certain situation, from a situation that had your mind wrapped up in things where you weren't creating, where you weren't being your best self, where you weren't on your true path. It's wrapping up. You're starting to see it for what it is. You're starting to refocus. You're starting to understand. You're stepping into your true power. You're stepping into your true joy, your true bliss. Stepping into bliss, Page of Swords, and reuniting with yourself. You got the King of Swords. You got the Page of Swords. You got the Star card. This is hope, renewal. I'm hearing refunding. Wow. Aquarius energy. This could also be like a mentor, someone who you look up to. Like there's somebody that you look up to, and they're able to really help give you some guidance and give you some direction. You know, you get back on your feet. You know, I feel like I need to say this is definitely your energy, the Page of Swords. Getting back on your feet. Getting back to I'm hearing to the spirit of why you do things. Why you dream the way you do. Why you fantasize the things you do. Why you create the things you create. It's beautiful. This is amazing energy this month, Gemini. Wow. The Empress. Number 3. Wow. Taking inventory and really standing in your true power. This is powerful, cosmic, androgynous. This is, oh my God, collective karma. Like you're receiving a blessing from the universe at this time. That is handmade and handcrafted by God, by the truth. This is amazing, Gemini, for the month of December. What you're coming into your own. You are standing in your true will. You are seeing your forever. You are understanding your truth, your passion, your purpose. You're walking in your purpose. You are walking away from situations that don't serve you. You're going to the highest heights, standing in your own. Wow. My body right now is like on fire, like is flying. Like I feel like, wow. I don't even know what to say, Gemini. Wow. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Literally. Literally, Knight of Swords. Literally. Powers. 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 I'm hearing this. Go and talk to the powers that be. Go in and talk to the powers that be. I'm hearing I'm hearing I'm hearing Will Smith. I'm seeing Will Smith from that movie. What is that movie, Hitch? Where he was trying to teach the guy to dance. He said, "This is all you need right here. We don't need the chicken." He said, "No." We said, "We don't need no pizza. They got food there." Wow, all these swords energy, the air, the will, the might, the mind, the bravery, the talent, you know, the script. I see it. The script. I'm seeing it. For many of you, this is a movie. This is a dream job. This is. I'm hearing motion pictures. This is a dream job. This is a dream job. This is a dream come true. Like I mean, I don't really know how else to say, but all of this comes to give you the confidence and the knowledge and the equipment. I'm hearing the equipment that's required. You know, you have the knowledge now and the experience and the wisdom that's required. It's so much. It's so much about communication. And the full moon is really gonna. I'm hearing it's gonna hand deliver you. I'm hearing it's gonna hand deliver you something. That full moon. I have to get one more card for you guys, Gemini. It's gonna be like changing the game for you guys. There's new magic. There's new craft. There's just new everything. I mean, it's just abundance galore. You've really, really perfected your craft, Gemini. You have perfected your craft. 8 of Cups, walking away from unwanted desires. Walking away from unwanted desires. Walking away from unwanted things. Just walking away. Walking away. I'm here. I'm taking my talent and I'm walking. I'm hearing it. Walking away. Walking away. Freedom. There's a free spirit. Free spirit. There's a free spirit out of all this. A free spirit. A free spirit. A free spirit. Three of Swords. Walking away from heartbreak. Walking away from it. Gemini, you are walking away from heartbreak, standing in your own power this month. That's all I have to say. This is amazing energy. This is crown chakra energy. This is highly activated energy. This is solution based energy. This is like no games. So Gemini, happy December, happy holidays, and enjoy.